the bandits. And I get a 22.
Caught unawares, the arrow sails down and hits him in the guts.
And that is 9 damage. And I take my second attack. And as I do it, I scream out, "You guys should just shut your cake hole and move along while you have the chance." And I roll for a 26. And I get him for 14 damage.
Yeah.
2 shots send him staggering, but he's a massive man, and it seems like even with these arrows sticking out of him, he's going to be perfectly fine to keep on fighting.
Oh, he's a tough cookie. Huh.
However, you go through the surprise round, no one acts, and you get another turn.
Yay!
I kind of crack my neck and let's try this again. And I take my bow.
Yeah.
Oh, L1. And I
And the last shot sails past. Nevertheless, there is a gasp as your shots are ringing out from the nearby building where you were hiding, and several of the bandits take notice of you in the building. Would you like to move or do anything else?
I'm going to hide. I'm actually going to hop down the back of the building.
Okay. Kind of off.
Imagine me.
There we go.
Behind the building where...
I love this big table, but it actually is hard to reach. Yeah. Maybe we need like sticks.
Little grabber arms?
Yeah, the little grabber arms. Yeah. All right, so that was a great. So taking your hitting position, basically, Rorsch finished his sentence of like, you know, we're not going to believe this, and halfway through his sentence, you basically are like, you can see this is not going well, and you take the shot, kind of surprising everybody that with your boldness, but you knew it was going south.
It was happening anyways, you know, might as well get the first shots in there while I can.
Okay. So we will go next to Paludo.
I'm gonna rush at Rosh.
Rorsch. Okay. You move in.
I mispronounce his name to throw him off, and I just charge at him wild and sweet.
Okay.
That's my style, and that's a big old 22.
So as he's reeling from Veo's arrows, staggering into the street, you lower your blade down on him with a crash, and it hits him in the back.
And 12 damage.
Cool. That leaves him bloody.
And I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna go for it.
Alrighty.
15.
Cool. He spends his reaction to parry the blow.
No. At this point, is it still appropriate that I use precision attack, or should I have used that before? I'll let you.
Let's check on this afterwards. I think actually, I don't know what the timing of it is. Let's roll a d6.
Okay.
4 or more, you can.
Okay. So I action surge. I can go for another swing.
I think it's appropriate because he's actually parrying the blow.
Okay.
Right? So there's no more. Your precision isn't going to help anymore at this point. He's parrying the weapon. Okay.
And then I'm gonna stand my ground.
Alrighty.
Mispronounce his name again.
Rorsch.
Gurgurg.
Parrying the blow, Rorsch pushes your sword aside with his dagger and takes out his machete and brings it in, trying to catch under the armor, your breastplate.
No, my barbed.
Getting a 19 to hit.
Oh no.
It carves deeply into your side and you take 6 points of damage. And he pulls the blade back and stabs again, getting a 20 to hit for another 6 damage.
Ow. Okay.
And takes his dagger out and lunges toward you.
I'm going to back up.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to use sorcery points. 2 sorcery points to quicken my casting of Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack Rorsch. That's 17.
That hits.
Damage.
Yes! Pow! As he pulls himself off of Blue after, like, ripping Blue open, he steps back and you land a direct shot with your Scorching Ray, and it sends him reeling backwards, but the massive man is still standing.
I fire at him again. More.
Yeah.
That's 6 more damage.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
He is.
So I think each time I hit him, he like steps back, and I'm like, I pause, and I'm confused with the fact he's still standing. So I shoot a second time. He reels back again, and I'm like, really? Even more. 7 more. Finally, I hit him right in the face, and his it explodes on him. You have brain.
Oh.
Okay. You still have your action remaining, having cast that as a bonus action, so you can cast a cantrip or take another action.
Can I, if I use sorcery points? No, never mind. I've only used 2, so that's fine. I'm going to cast. I'll just firebolt the red bandana.
Cool.
That's 5 damage.
And the fireball crashes into him and or a burning mess.
And that's when I turn and say, "Stand down."
Will they? Oh no, they love it. The bandits see this and they grit their teeth and they're like, one of them, after they drop down, one of the women, she turns to you and she says, "You're going to pay your taxes in blood for that." And at this stage, the bandits act.
Well, you got rid of one of them.
I got rid of the big guy.
Big one's down.
Oh no!
Oh god.
So I say, "Stand down," and they all charge at me, and you just see Sebastian go, "Oh."
The 3 of them leap upon you with their short swords. And the 2 of them get a 20 and a 21 to hit.
The
And the
fuck?
dwarf gets a 19 to
That
hit.
GM
Did they all
gets
run? Did any of them pass me?
They were all
Two
far
good
enough away
rolls.
from you because you're standing over Rorsch.
Shield won't even help me. Okay, I take all of that.
You take a total of 12 points of damage as they basically circle around you like like animals of prey, like
dogs?
predators, and stab into you and try to cut you down.
I'm bleeding, Sebastian? Yeah.
From several side of the battle, there's 2 halflings that take out their crossbows and they shoot. Getting a 10 and an 8 to hit. The other 2, the larger man on the other side races towards the preacher and tackles him to the ground and stands over him. And the other 2 bandits race up towards one of the men. One knocks him to his feet, and the other grabs the little boy and holds his knife at the boy's throat. And they say, "You want me to see me split this little piggy like a butcher?" the alley,
Yeah.
race between the halflings, and you'd be right on the church steps in the middle of the family. And you'd be able to come up right behind the man that's holding the child.
I don't want to get too close to him because I'm still using a ranged weapon, but
Okay.
I want to get outside of his view. I want to kind of come up behind him.
Race around behind?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You can certainly do that.
And I also use Zephyr Strike to get about 30 feet more, just so I have enough around. So I'm just like, oh, this guy's
Other way on the
gonna
other
cause some
side.
trouble.
Yeah.
See if we can.
Veo, do you want to go up on these?
Yeah,
Or
because she's got like 120 feet of movement right now.
do you want to go up like here, or up here on this building, or like over
Oh, if I
here?
could go up on the building.
That's a little far. Like,
Yeah.
she can't be much further than the street itself.
I would
Yeah.
say
Yeah, that's about the furthest she
yeah,
could get.
still around the corner of a building. So that way, if I still have enough movement to duck behind the corner afterwards.
You could duck behind the post, yeah.
And I have my Zephyr Strike, so I'm going to take my shot with.
With advantage on the man that's holding the child.
Yes, right
Okay.
behind him. I'm going to pray to the big pie in the sky. Murder this boy. Okay. Oh, I crit. Yay! I crit.
Critical!
Okay. So that's.
The hell, those guys? What kind of dices do they have?
Yeah.
12 plus 7, so 19 damage.
So your arrow hits the man in the back of the head and bursts through the other side, ripping his face and splaying his brains and gray matter all over the little boy.
And I say, thank you, pie in the sky, and I slip back the
The child is saved, but emotionally scarred for life.
We all end up a little emotionally scarred here in Drakenheim anyways. It's not, no.
You're welcome.
Do you want to remove the one with the shield there?
And then just put me behind the corner or a post.
Which one's the preacher?
The man in black. Yeah. Yeah, other side. That's right. Looks good. Pluto, it's your turn.
Ow. I'm feeling it, but I feel renewed. The little boy freed, and gurgly, stupid goatee on the ground. I step over his body, and I go to save the preacher man. So I'm gonna run at the guy with the red headband.
Alrighty.
It's the thing of bobber. 12.
That's it. He's only wearing leather armor.
Yes. 14 damage.
So this guy is like is standing over the preacher who's knocked to the ground. You basically come up beside him, pull your sword back, swing in a wide side arc, and he just tries to step back in time because you barely hit, right? And you just lean a little bit forward, and your blade catches his stomach and splays his intestines all over the street. And at this stage, the two children are crying and screaming in front of you, like seeing this display of violence. And the mother and the man are like trying to like cover up their eyes at the sight of all this violence.
I'm laughing.
Right.
And I
And-
stand over his body.
And we go to the bandits.
Oh, and
Oh.
one real quick. I'm gonna for sure second win.
Okay.
Right now, because I need that bad.
Cool.
For 11.
You remove him and then move the red man. Just very, very dead. His intestines are all over the
I'm rolling a lot of things.
Yeah. Rorsch is also extremely dead. There's not even anything left of his head because Sebastian basically exploded it. And so we go to Sebastian.
Well, this is the tricky part. The way they're positioned, I'm only burning against 2 of them, right?
That would be correct. Then Unless you wanted to move back and take an opportunity attack on at least one.
I don't know if I can afford that.
Okay.
I'm going to just Burning Hands the two on the one in front of me and the one on my right.
Okay, let's can you show the template.
I do apologize.
Cool. Nice. Boom.
So seeing them run at me,
Get a 1 and a 6 for the dexterity saving throws.
amazing. So as they run at me and I go, oh no, and I just put out my hands and fire expels itself from my hand. 11 damage.
Leaving behind nothing more than charred meat and bones.
Good. That took care of that. That's far less scary now.
Smells like barbecue.
As the woman and the dwarf are basically consumed in flame. The other bandits, seeing the situation, with most of their numbers depleted, the dwarf breaks to run, and so do the two halflings and the surviving the human man. So they say, "They fight like demons. Let's get here," and they turn to run.
I get an opportunity attack,
Yeah.
but it can't be a spell, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to
Do you have any melee weapons?
Punch him.
Melee
Yeah,
weapons? Okay.
17.
That hits.
I do 3,
Plus your dex 1 damage.
5 damage.
So you cut into the dwarf as he runs off, and he is limping away through the city streets.
I've never stabbed somebody before. How'd that feel?
Veo, Pluto, would you like to pursue, or what would you like to do?
Oh man, should we let them live?
I'm just worried about what they're gonna tell the queen, so I don't think so. Now that we've gotten in this,
Yeah.
we gotta clean up our mess,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay.
If are they running in the same direction or different direction?
No, the dwarf is running this way, and the halflings and the others are running the opposite direction.
I'm gonna chase after the halflings with Veo.
Okay.
Because I think Sebastian can handle it.
Okay. Veo, do you want to take a shot?
Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at that halfling. Oh, nope.
The shot goes completely wide.
They're running too quickly. I can't move fast enough to hit them yet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay where I am as they run
Pluto.
They've got a bit of distance on me, right?
They do.
I can't catch up just by running.
Just by running, you could catch up to them, but not be able to attack.
I'm gonna huck a hand axe at them.
Alrighty, go for it. Make the attack.
An 8.
The axe goes completely wide. It actually hits Veo's arrow as she fires it. I'm sorry. And like the halfling's like, I'm so lucky, ah!
He probably used something.
Yep.
And I'm gonna keep pursuit.
Okay.
Huffing and puffing my way.
Sebastian.
I fire a firebolt at the dwarf who I stabbed. I get a 10. Oh man.
Okay.
These guys running away.
They all continue to run, and they're quite far and make quite good distance. They are spending all their actions and movements to run and run and run. So they're now well away out of range of your attacks. Are you going to continue to pursue them? Or?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I kind of do like the defeated, like slow to a jog, and then like the standing there, and I have like my hands on my hips, and like, darn it.
I just yell at them. My name is Virginia. Virginia.
That's not your name.
Remarkably, Sebastian didn't say his name to them.
Wow.
It was like one of the first times ever.
I do, however, approach
Here's my
this
card.
family covered in blood and ash, and there's charred bodies everywhere, and I say, my name's Sebastian Crow, and I've just rescued you. And then I slump over onto the ground and start bleeding.
I walk up to him and I just put him on the back. You okay, bud? You did good.
Real
You
good.
look a bit rough, but you did good.
I'm okay, and then I cough up blood and lay on the ground for a while.
The preacher immediately, as you come back from your pursuit, the preacher, it looks like he has tended to the children and the others to take stock of them, and is kind of hurrying them inside the church proper. It's the church itself is this large single steepled building. Probably about 50 people could have congregated here in its day. And as you return down the street, the preacher, again, he's wearing simple black robes, and he has the symbol of the falling fire branded into his forehead, and his completely shaven, eyebrows and everything. He might be in his 60s, and he turns to you and says, "Flame preserve you. You fight with fury and flame and righteousness, and you've saved my flock. Thank you."
Yeah, no problem. You don't happen to know any healing magic, do you?
"I do. You're very hurt. Let me tend to you." And he comes up to you, casts Cure Wounds.
Pluto might mind.
Super magic.
And you regain 10 hit points.
What a nice man.
Feel 10 better.
I'm as he's healing you, I'm raiding Roche's corpse. I'm just like haphazardly picking him up and like flipping him over to like search through his body in front of the ship.
He had a few personal belongings, a satchel of gold, a small vial with a healing potion inside it,
Any biscuits?
and a roughly scrawled map of Drakenheim, which seems to have several locations in the spokes circled.
Map with, oh man, points of interest.
Added to the tour guide.
I'm gonna kind of like in a cool scene, I like throw the map to Mayo. I'll roll it
I grab it and I think about it.
It's wildly inaccurate, but the points of interest through the spokes largely seem to circle out areas where they suspect there might be good plunder. But the arrows and markings on it seem to indicate that they're coming from an area, all coming from a single area off the sewer mains. That might be a gathering point for them.
This is wildly inaccurate, but I'm gonna keep it anyways just in case.
What other loot did you find other than the map?
He had a bag of gold, their weapons and equipment, and he rushed out on this person a single healing potion, which he did not get the chance to use.
Yeah, it's not gonna help his face.
Well, so we have fun, getting involved with the thieves. Now we're probably, on the hit list of the Queen, just so you know.
I don't care what any of you say, it was an excellent plan. You're welcome. We saved people.
It's not. I just don't want them to know my name.
Is Theo short for Virginia?
No.
Figured it out.
I'm just trying to avoid the Queen knowing that it was me because I've stepped on some of their piles before, and I just want to make sure that I steer clear of them as much as we can. Hence, didn't want to necessarily go into battle with them, but now they know who we are. So
They don't know who we are. They know that you're Virginia, and other than that, we could be anybody.
I guess I can always disguise myself if we ever come across them. You, on the other hand, they'll know what you look like. So let's avoid them in the future if we can.
The preacher turns to the group, seeing you talking about it, and says, "Pray tell me, pilgrims, where were you bound for?"
We're heading to Emberwood Village.
"Ah, I see. We were heading deeper into the city ourselves, making for Champion's Gate. You're welcome to join us if you like."
Are you guys gonna be okay when you're around?
He eyes the group of people huddling in the entranceway of the church. He says, "I can tend to them. If you've driven them off like this, So many, hopefully they won't come back in force by the time we can get to the gate. It's only a short walk from here, and at the point our companions will keep us.
You kids remember Sebastian Crow. Tell stories.
Sebastian Crow. You?
I'm Pluto Jackson from Casper.
And you, Kat?
Me, Bayo. This is my group, Bayo and the Pussycats.
The three crows.
We're actually
Might as well
Jackson
give our
Three.
name if, you know, just don't tell any of the thieves. Okay.
They prey on us and the faithful. They're sinners all will be denied their paradise. They pursue the pleasures of the flesh and of gold. We are here for a higher purpose. My name is Schaefer.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes, terrible things. The food, gold, all that. Terrible.
Terrible.
Terrible. We're on our way to Everwood Village to spend some gold. So I don't know if we can go with you. You're going into the city.
Yes, we are. These family here, Alec, Helena, and their children, they have come to offer themselves to the rest of the flock. They will join us, and we congregate at St. Selena's under the teachings of Lucretia herself. It is a good time, but it is a dangerous place for us to venture towards. But more come every day. I have led many groups along the Champion's Way towards their fate, and many of us are gathering there. Great things will be coming.
Neat. Sounds super dangerous.
Are you of the faith?
Shape of my body here.
Yes.
And have you heard the teachings of Matthias, Lucretia Matthias?
I'm not one for organized cults. Is this a cult?
No,
Religion.
no, of course not. Our way is the true way. It is the time that was foretold in the old texts. It is an age of heroes is upon us. A glorious age where the truth of this world, the light of this world will truly shine through. But it requires all of our faith, giving everything if the next stage of the world is to come to pass.
You have enough faith for me. So add that on there to take me out.
I'm interested in finding this St. Selena's, but not right now. See, going into the city seems like a bad idea. I seem to be having enough trouble just going through the outskirts of the city. I don't know how a group like yourselves has means of surviving going further in. I've heard nothing but horror stories about what lays beyond the walls.
But have you heard of the great truth that is there in St. Selena's?
I know words.
The angel preserves us. The archangel Cicada has come down, and she resides at St. Selena's, and all who see her light are protected and saved.
So I'm gonna do like the lean around him, and I'm just gonna have addressed the other group. You guys are cool with this?
The tears are crying, and the woman says, "Are you the heroes of the next age? Were you sent by the archangel? Or are you here to protect us?"
Yes. And
Looking at these people, they're hanging on every word this man is saying.
He's got them.
I think we're sent, but not necessarily by the angel, but we can do our best to get along in the world and protect who we can. And I guess, yes.
The path of divine providence brings strange tidings indeed. After all, it brought us this city. But it is a sacred sacred place now. That falling fire is a sign of the future truth. May it preserve you on your journeys.
Also you.
I'm gonna give him like one of those. Please, please, like I'm so worried. Please don't let these kids die.
We're trusting you, sir, to safely bring these children into the city, which seems kind of
Go
counterintuitive.
fast and don't take this.
He says, I have shepherded young Claire and Simon this far, and with your help, truly, heroes watch over us. We may feel safe. If any future harm would come and befall us, I can only imagine what guidance the flame will send to protect us.
That was Veo, and she's gonna come with us.
Vale's watching over you, but only right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna go the opposite
We're
direction of
going
you.
that way.
I don't think anybody's watching over you once you pass those walls. over
Please
there.
just know that no one's watching over you.
Stay to the stay to the
I
shadows.
really need you to understand. Like, please.
No one cares
Go
about
quietly. No more waving.
We will have faith in each other, and I'm sure we will make our way safe. And if I need to be the one that calls upon that power and gives my life to protect them, I would have. I would have taken all those men on. They would have killed me, but they would have left the children, and they would have been able to make it further.
If I come back this way and I find dead children, I'm gonna be really upset, and I'm gonna find you, and we're gonna have words. They're gonna be strong words, maybe even harsh words.
May all truths be told in the next life.
The cryptic. Just go. Just
Alright, guys,
He's quoting scripture.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell, like, you know, the sacred fire is the dominant religion in both Caspia, and it was in Westermar, and is in Illyria as well. But I mean, Caspians are pretty loose with their religion, right?
Oh yeah.
But what this man is saying is something different entirely.
I slowly start to back away.
Well,
Yeah, it was nice meeting you. Happy to help. Sebastian Crow, remember?
yeah. Don't forget.
As you walk away, you can turn him. You can hear him speaking with an impassioned voice, and he says, "See what great works and heroes will be made of in the next age. Truly, it is a blessing of above that they were sent to guide us. No," and you can hear him saying as you walk away, like, "You can see that our purpose is true. That fates would send so many protectors to guide our path. Do not doubt for a moment our heroic purpose."
I just wanted to help kids.
We did it. It was us.
Veo was just like, I just